Hello. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's been hot. It's been cold. It's been more chilly at the very least. I saw the Blade not dropped, but some people had early access, and he looks good. A little bit worse for wear than what I thought he was going to be. His Lord icon looks pretty dope, and honestly, he doesn't seem too broken. I think there's going to be a big learning gap, and that first week and a half of ranked is going to be pretty rough, especially when people don't know how to play him. I think he's going to be very user specific. And it's only been a couple days since I played Marvel Rivals, but it's like I missed out on so much. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those dropped. Okay. Well, before we get into that, I want to get into something else quick. It's Wordle. I got into the other ones, the connections. I took a screenshot of my score because I was impressed is not the word I want for it. But they had the AI bot telling me how I did. My uniqueness, just for fun, how many players made the exact same guesses as you? 1 in a million. For one of my guesses, no one else at the time of me doing the game, it was mid-afternoon, had made that guess before. I gotta tell you, it was a pretty awful feeling. But Wordle is pretty easy. I don't know if it's the right way to do it, but I like choosing a bunch of letters just to kind of fill it out. Unless I have a general idea. I'm being kind of wild with this one. Okay. Oh. Honestly, I couldn't even guess what that is. I was gonna go for... Oh, see, that was really good. So DA blank NT. I feel like it's the letter G. I can't even think of a word that would cover that. No. I don't think so. That will check that. Check the P. Well, that's horrid. I don't think there's a word that goes DNT. Wonderful. That was awful. But glad didn't fail. And then I want to do the other one. The best one. Connections. You don't know how to play. 16 words. Got to create groups of 4. They have a general word that they could mean, like first dance, first choice, first pick, or those words. Attach with adhesive. Wonderful. Yeah, the one I did yesterday, it was horrid. Commerce, Congress, split, strike, foul, spares, not hockey, baseball, or bowling. Say baseball. What the hell's a foul in bowling? And then garnish is an odd one because I could do that with cleave. Let's see. That was a wild guess. At least because I don't know what commerce means. Buy, sell on a large scale. See, I don't know how garnish fits in there. Because relations, intimacy, it's personal, one-to-one, commerce maybe. Cleave is, right? Butts. Garnish, like wages, maybe? Sanction is... I don't know how Congress fits into any of that. Because this could be like garnish wages. And how does intimacy fit into that? I feel like it's these three. Relations, I feel, goes with Congress. Let's try oversight. Bonds. It's one of those two. Butts. Okay, can I have the results? Okay, can I have the results? What was it? Connections? Admire. Commerce, Congress. Play terms for sex. Who's saying that? I can't, I don't think I can actually look that up. Contronyms, words that can mean opposite things. I wouldn't say try to cleave something or you cleave it together. That's stupid. You know what? I tried, and that's all that matters. That's all I really care about. And it's a hell of a lot better than what I did yesterday. Okay. So I do know that the season 3.5 hero adjustments came up from Marvel Rivals. And that was a big one. I'm already in it. I don't know why that's... For the list of all balance adjustments to heroes, check out the separate post. For the patch notes outlining all the other changes to the game, please click the separate post. We've already seen this, yeah? No, we did not. Or did we see this? Nope, did not see this one. So yeah, there's a lot that's coming to it. Some of it I doubt will be a surprise, but some of it does actually look really cool. So there is a new hero, obviously that's Blade. New stories, if you've ever watched the stories, yeah. Or read them, I guess, yeah. For a while there, they were good for getting an achievement, but not so much as of late. There is going to be the Queen's Codex. I believe that is... Oh yeah, Queen of Black Hela. Obviously, just like always, there's going to be a paid version and a free version. There's going to be a Venom thing. I know he gets an emote as well. And he's going to be free, which is pretty darn tight. Actually, a lot of the characters do look pretty good. They don't show it here, but you can find that elsewhere. Still, they look pretty darn good. I don't think there's a single miss in that particular codex. And that comes out August 8th, which should be the season 3.5. New system, custom muted words. Players can now set up their own defenses against words they would rather not see in chat. If a message contains a muted word, it'll be filtered out. Oh, that's so good. Now I can start putting words to block the hate speech. I'm getting tired of being called bad. There's a faction tab in chat. That's cool, I guess. You know what? That is pretty cool. I hope it's something that we can enable or disable because I'd rather not have to hit tab 3 times per match. Emoji can now be displayed in more scenarios, including while KO'd and during battle settlement. That's pretty cool. New in store, Blade, he is obviously going to have his other bundle because new character. And then they're going to have an emoji bundle as well as a mood bundle. More things to buy if you want it. This go around, Twitch is going to have the Mantis Twitch color skins. And with that, you get an emote, nameplate, and spray. Not like super duper exciting. You got to watch 4 hours. Last I heard, the Twitch drops weren't working. So ideally, by the time this goes out, they'll be fixed up again. All you got to do is just log on to Twitch, sync your account. Not hard to do. And that lasts, what, the month? Yeah. So not too bad to do just overnight one time. There's going to be some new tournaments for Season 3. And... oh, balance latency option. Okay. Nothing too big, but should make playing games with people all over a lot easier. Rank rewards, new ranks. Oh my god, I forgot about the rank rewards. So this go around, Blade will have a new skin, the Emerald Blade costume. New nameplate frames for Diamond and Plat. And new Crest of Honor for GM, Celestial Eternity, and Top 500. I forgot about that. New season starts, what, Friday? When do we say the 8th? Friday. Oh, that sucks. Well, no, that's very good. I mean, it's the final week, but I don't know where I am. I don't know if I'll get the diamond. More teammate matchmaking adjustments. Players in bronze, silver, and gold can queue for competitive in any team size except for 5-player teams. Oddly specific. Plat, Diamond, GM can queue up for competitive teams up to 3 players. I don't know if they had that before, but okay. And then GM, Eternity, one above all, can queue up in teams of 2. Very interesting. Because I know they added the 2 players for a while there, and that really, really shook a lot of the content that was being made. Surrender trigger. In the first round, if a player disconnects and does not reconnect within 90 seconds, their team may vote to surrender. The required vote passes with 1 less than the current team members. So if you got 4, you only need 3. You know what? I think that is nice. I wish it would just end, but sometimes the player leaves just a little bit into the game, and I do like that. Oh, disconnect penalty and compensation adjustments. If any player disconnects during loading, band pick, hero select, or within the first 70 seconds of a match, the match will be deemed invalid. The disconnected player receives a T1 penalty. See below for more details. Ooh. That scales with repeated offenses and penalty count increases. For other players, the match ends with no result or penalty. Look, I have heard some people complain like, oh, what if you have bad internet connection and, you know, you get booted from the game? If you don't rejoin, why are you playing ranked? Anyways, valid matches. If a player disconnects after 70 seconds, the following applies. Disconnected player does not reconnect before the match ends. If the match ends within 90 seconds of their disconnect, normal settlement based on match results and stats, no penalty. Okay. If the match ends 90 to 150 seconds after the disconnect, the disconnected player gets a T1 penalty and competitive matchmaking ban, both scale with repeated offenses. The penalty count increases. Win or lose. If the disconnected team loses, the remaining team receives rank point compensation. What are we doing with this? There we go. That's really good. I like what they're doing with that. Disconnected player receives a tier 2 penalty if the match ends 2.5 minutes after their disconnect or more. They get the penalty and competitive matchmaking ban, both scale with repeated offenses, and penalty count increases win or lose. If the disconnected team loses, the remaining teammates received ranked point compensation. I like what they're doing with that. Disconnected player reconnects before the match ends. If the team wins, normal settlement, no penalty. If they lose, penalty is based on disconnect to reconnect time as above, but no competitive matchmaking ban. And teammates receive compensation on loss only if the disconnect lasts more than 90 seconds. So it sounds really good. I like what they're doing with that. Again, I have the same kind of premise. If you got shoddy internet, ranked isn't the spot to be. Just saying. But if you are suffering, no. Because I was worried that there'd be kind of like an exploit where, you know, two people queue up and then if it looks like you're going to lose the match, one person could just like throw, they play an alt account. But there's penalties and proper bans over just 5 minutes, I hope. Alright, disconnect timing and loading. Ban pick, hero pick, or equal to or less than 70 seconds. The match status is invalid, so kind of like how it always has been. If it is just greater than 70 seconds. Oh, okay. The match status will be valid, obs. And then there is two. I like what they're doing. If they don't reconnect and they're gone for 90 seconds or less, normal settlement, no penalty. Okay. If they're gone for no reconnection, so they don't come back. If they're gone for 90 to 150 seconds, T1 penalty. Competitive ban, penalty increases / penalized regardless of win or loss. And the other players get comp if lost. It is interesting. And then if it's greater than 150 seconds, T2 penalty, kind of same deal. This doesn't explain. And then if they do reconnect, if it's 90 seconds or less, normal settlement, no penalty. Team gets normal settlement. And then T1, T2, compensation if lost. If the team loses. Oh, yeah. Okay. Point compensation, how it works. Compensation varies by rank. That's interesting. If the final score after compensation is above -1, it will be capped at -1. If a goal player was supposed to lose 10 points but receives a disconnect compensation of +12, their result would be +2, since this is above -1. The final deduction will be set to -1. Okay, so you still lose points, but it kind of comps it. This is really good. Mostly up until it looks to be like Plat, Diamond, GM. So your stats still matter. But if you surrender and lose, you get comp. So that could be like the whole game is a wash. Or at the very least, you lose like very minimal points. I think the most I've only ever lost is like up to 20, 25. So say you play really well, your team surrenders, deduction, and then you get point comp. Yeah, I guess that's pretty nice. Kind of sucks for higher up, but AFK penalty adjustments, invalid matches. If a player is detected AFK within the first 70 seconds, the match is invalid. Very cool. Inactive player, T2 penalty. Okay. And that scales with repeated offenses. Other players, the match ends immediately with no result or deduction. If a player is detected AFK after the first 70 seconds, if their team wins, no penalty. If their team loses, inactive player gets a T2. And penalty count increases. Teammates do not receive comp. Well, you know what? As long as they're punished, you wouldn't really get comp anyways. AFK and disconnect penalty. If a player is both inactive and disconnects, the highest penalty applies. I think it's just between the two. If a team is faced with inactive and disconnected players and the team loses, compensation is granted to fully engaged teammates. Okay. So it sounds like even if the person is throwing, if you're not trying, you know, womp womp. That's pretty cool. So repeated offenses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or more. Competitive ban. It's 15 minutes. I mean, well, hold up. What do these mean? Specific penalty rules described above will be enforced accordingly. Okay, so if you get a T1 ban, what does the 25 mean? And why is T2 higher? T2 seems less of a bad thing. Yeah, they've gone longer. Well, you know what? I guess it's not. So T1 is base, T2 is worse, it seems. Okay, so lowest to highest. That's why those are lower. But that really doesn't explain the penalty. Do they get dinged points? I think that's what that means. You get dinged points. Yeah? You know what? I think that's actually very nice. So if you quit out early, you take a bigger hit. And your team receives less of a hit. So repeated offenses. 1, 2. Okay, look. It's kind of valid, I think, for the first offense. You have an accident. You got to get up. You got to quit early. Whatever. It happens. One time. 15-minute comp ban. That is fine. If you have to get up and go, 15 minutes is more than enough time to do whatever. Before you should be able to reasonably play again. You do take a pretty hefty loss. More points than you would get normally anyways deducted if you are playing well. Your teammates receive less of a hindrance. And then if you try to do it again, that's an hour ban. So I can maybe see it kind of being abused. Well, even then, what was the groupings? 3 and 4? Here we go. So gold kind of does suck for them, but there's also the shield things. So diamond, no, plat and up is 3 and 2. You know what? That doesn't actually sound too bad. It sounds like it can be taken advantage of, but I really, really like what they're doing with that. That's a good step. Quick play penalties. We've strengthened the penalty duration for players who disconnect and leave the game. Unlucky, I do that a ton in quick play. Sometimes you just have a crap team. We will monitor disconnections and early exits in both ranked and quick play match and adjust these rules as necessary. If you believe you were wrongly penalized, please contact customer support for a prompt review. It's valid. That's rough. Sometimes in quick play, I just thought, I wonder what the reset on that is. Because I think that's going to be pretty hellish for quick play. Oh, 15 minutes off rip? Not just 5. Wow. I don't know how good that's going to be a quick play, but I do think it is good. God, especially at the start of seasons. Man, people, you'll have like almost whole teams quit because they can't get the new character. Ooh, that's rough. Fixes and optimizations, rank reward, nameplate frames can now be displayed in more areas. Hero display in team lobby now supports camera scroll. Clicking on your nameplate while in the team lobby can quickly switch styles. Improve Venom's Tickle Me Pink emote animation on his default costume. Good. And the specials tab in the store now lets you browse all available mood emojis and unique emotes. They're fixing the shader compilation so you can do it while like queuing. Oh, they got rid of it on the first launch. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll preload in the background after installation update. Yeah. Performance test tools now provide graphic settings optimization recommendations based on your test results, and in-game UI animation details will now automatically adjust based on your effects details. That's cool. Maps and modes fix several issues that would get you clipped or stuck in strange areas. Alright, heroes. This is a lot. Jumping the gun polished up the money bag where Emma Frost, Iron Fist, Phoenix, and Wolverine were out leaping the competition with slightly higher jump heights. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I never even thought about it. Also, Iron Fist resolved an issue where Iron Fist Harmony Recovery would sometimes end without playing its end sounding effect. Venomous Spider-Man can now separate. Oh, can now set separate keybinds for simple and manual swinging. Okay. Panther and Wolverine enhance the audio cues for enemy BP and Wolverine when they're sneaking up for a surprise attack. Wow, they're just doing a lot to help people with Black Panther. That's crazy. Honestly, I think this is a good balance patch. No, those are just patch notes. I think they're cooking with that. Because the rank system does kind of suck, EOMM, but I think what's worse with it is the griefers, the throwers, the shitters. And so I think that's a good way to deal with it. Yeah, you'll still have them. But at least if they disconnect, it kind of deals with it more. Yeah, Strange got his projectiles increased from 8 to 10, the charge, not the amount he shoots. The amount of times he can shoot. And reduced his levitation cooldown from 15 to 12 seconds. I don't actually see him use it all that much, except for planning his ultimate. Groot, his base attack now go... No. Yeah. From 20 to 22. And the 4 Colossus effect range from 20 to 24. Divine Strike as well. Magneto, they're nerfing his shield. That's probably for the best, but I don't think it's actually going to do all too much. Because normally it's used to like survive a big one-time attack over multiple attacks at once. So maybe people can break it easier before the big attack goes off. Thor is getting a good fix. Unfortunately, I still don't think it's going to make him great, but great fix. When he exits the Thor Force, which you can end anytime you want as well, he comes back with at least one hammer. And now his Lightning Realm will also ground enemies, while restricting aerial abilities. Good for dealing with flyers, good for kind of like what the Thing does. BP increased Spirit Rend cooldown from 8 to 10 seconds. He'll be just a little bit longer out of the game. Plus, I know a lot of people have been complaining about it. I think that is a good nerf to him. Because for so long he went kind of unchecked because of the hit reg. They did fix that up, and now he's just a menace that a lot of people just can't deal with. But even then, he is still actually very strong. But if he misses his one attack, it kind of takes him out of it for a bit. But really, end of the day, it's what, 4 seconds in total that he has to wait to pounce on you. 2 seconds if he only misses the one time. Iron Fist got a big change. His base 5th strike now does 50 to 55. That's not really the important one, but he does more percentage damage based on enemies' max health from 2.1 to 2.7. And then adjust the Harmony Recovery bonus health decay start time from 1 second to 2. I think that's very important, especially with what they're doing with the team up. And for the kick, increase the first strike damage from 30 to 35. With Star-Lord, he gets a bonus 25 health when using his flip ability that reloads. And it lasts 3 seconds. It's not going to be something that makes or break him, but it's something that, like, he can't really hang out much in brawls, and that should help a little bit. With Logan, his ultimate is going up in charge. I think that is actually very good too. And the lifesteal from Phoenix will no longer contribute to his ultimate ability, energy. I don't know if I like that, but anything to nerf Wolverine at this point, honestly. With Spidey, damage increase per second of his ultimate from 150 to 170. It lasts what, like 2.5 seconds? I guess that's fine, but they really need to do something more with him. They kind of nerfed him just slightly too much. With Adam, I think this is going to be a big one. They reduced the charge amount on his ult. I don't think that's really going to do much, all things considered. Primarily because you're waiting for specific times to ult. It's not like you're popping it whenever you can. But that's not it. One of the cool things is that revived allies gain bonus health equal to 70% of their maximum health, which lasts for 5 seconds before decaying to 0 over 2 seconds. I actually don't know how that's going to work. I need to see more like it in action. Because if they change it to, they just get that bonus health of 70% before going to 0, do they get any other health? Meaning, if you don't heal them within the 2 seconds, are they dead? I don't think it's going to be a huge change, but I think that is a good step because Adam is kind of not it at the moment. But a really cool thing is his Karmic Cluster. Now, anytime it hits, that's his second ability, charges up 5 shots. Reduces his healing ability by 0.3 seconds. So you land a full shot of that, takes 1.5 seconds off his healing time. His healing is very strong. I doubt it will make him suitable for like a 2 healing comp, but it should help more with what he does. Cloak and Dagger ultimate is going from 4k to 4.3. I think that's very good. I think a lot more people are properly learning how to play Cloak and Dagger this go around. And her ultimate is very, very strong. And then with Mantis, they are now a anchor, so increased healing by 10% with the new anchor. Reduce healing flowers healing over time effect from 12.5 to 10. So if it lasts 5 seconds, you lose out on what? 12.5 health? I guess it lasts 8 seconds, so that's what? 20 health? It's not a huge change because it's the healing over time, but that definitely does add up. But it is boosted by the anchor. And reduce the life energy blast projectile charge from 20 to 15. Honestly, that's not a problem either. Probably it is needed. I think she does like 50 damage per shot. And having 20 where you could just go boom, 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 boom. It's a lot. And then with her ultimate ability, excess healing to bonus health conversion rate from 0.7 to 1. Oh, increased. Okay, that's cool. That should help with her ultimate a bit. I don't think that's gonna be enough to really like justify her over using someone like Cloak and Dagger or Luna, especially Luna this go around. But she does have a team up with Loki, which would justify running her. Same thing with Groot. So I think we'll see a lot of Mantis, but I don't think she'll be like the person. And then we already saw the team up abilities, Adam Warlock and Luna. Luna now gets her Light and Shadow Karma ability. Kind of like Soulbond, where it latches onto someone and then she gets lifesteal. With Groot, Loki, and Mantis, Mantis gets the 10% healing effects. Groot's wall, it's a new wall that does healing over time, which is pretty nifty. And then Loki gets damage boost in his runes. Oh, that's actually very interesting on how to play Loki. Because right now his runes are mostly for trying to save someone who's like right near death, or there's an ultimate coming your way. I wonder how that's going to change things. And then these were the team ups that were changed. Unfortunately, the rest comp is now gone, laid to rest. I think it's honestly for the best, mostly because Adam is not someone who you can really play on a 2 support comp, and I like what they're doing to try to fix him. And then Mantis, kind of the same way. They're just not good enough yet at the moment. I'm not sure how she'll be next season, but at this moment where it's not a throw pick, but there's better picks to choose from. And then Blade is coming to the Cloak and Dagger team up, where he gets the invisible shield thing, invisible cloak. But he also gets a bonus move from it as well that does a dash. And then Loki's gone from the Hela team up. That one sucks. And with Spider-Man and Torch, Spider-Man no longer jumps back 12 meters. He only does 7 meters with the team up, which is pretty darn good because that does mess with actually playing him. Okay. Oh, there we go. Where are we in terms of midway through? Kinda unlucky. How long have we been? Okay, we've been for a minute. Before we do that, I do have one more thing. I'm not apologizing for it, but I am explaining it because I already planned it. That is, I wanted to look at and make a list of the top 10 MVP animations in Marvel Rivals. I was going to make a tier list for it. You know what? Let me make a tier list for it too anyways. Marvel Rivals. Just because I love making tier lists. Let's see, always updated. Yes, you are. Reset. Change background color. For this, I'll go 1-2, 1-2, 3-4. That can't be right. 5-6. There we go. 7-8. And 9-10. Alrighty. So I have made a list. I'm going to check it out, and then from there we will put them onto the list. I'll do 2 at a time just to kind of save time, because I'd hate to switch back and forth every so often. But I don't know if it will come as a surprise to anyone. Obviously, the first MVP we're going to look at is Adam Warlock. Cut the Divines. Yeah, it was a Battle Pass MVP, but it actually goes pretty darn hard. And it's not one of the MVPs from the Battle Pass that you get to see too much, so it's not overdone. It's short, simple, to the point. I actually really do like that one a lot. And then to go with that, one that I think is slightly underappreciated, again, you kind of just don't get to see it a whole ton, is with Storm. And then we have, oh my gosh, cosmetics. What a blunder. Kingdom Savior. It's bright, it's flashy, it ends cool. And it's also with a skin that was pretty popular for a bit, but then just kind of tapered off. Trigger warding if you got epilepsy. My bad. I was actually stuck between Kingdom Savior and Ride the Thunder because the soundtrack goes pretty hard. But I thought the other one just won out in between the two of those. So where do they plant? Obviously, unfortunately, Adam is going to be number 10. I have to put in a second one there before he can be number 10, but please note number 10. And then with Storm, I think it does go pretty hard. But I think it's only like middle of the run. So she's 5. 5 and 10. Pretty solid start, I think. Now one that is pretty tight every time you do get to see it is actually going to be the Sin City Showcase. Oh, it's nice, it's simple, it's to the point. Bullseye. You got both versions of the Hulk. Or Bruce Banner too, I guess. And it's classy as frick. There was his other one here, the Street Artist. I thought was actually a really good one. But the Sin City just beats it out. This one does go pretty hard, but it's just not quite the same aura. And then looking at ones that go pretty hard, we do have Magic with the Twisted Turmoil, the Punk Child one. You know when you get to see that? You get to see that when you had a bad game against a Magic, or if the Magic's on your team, when you had a great game with your Magic. As a DPS player, you know that that Magic earned it. Now, where did those two fit? I think it's actually kind of hard with this list. Because with Hulk, I do think it actually is number 6. It's a really good, really good MVP. You don't get to see it all that much, and it's classy, even though it is Battle Pass. But it's just missing something, and I don't know what it is. But compared to some of the other MVPs that are available, it's up there. And then with Magic, beautiful Magic, that was spot number 4. I think that's a healthy spot. Now, next we do have Loki. I was actually debating on doing Crooked Candidate, because I think this is my favorite MVP overall, but it has to be End of Everything. You see the face? The sound effect is good. It's kind of gross, and it was like pre-symbiote. That's a beautiful MVP. And then, of course, I want to do an honorable mention. He's not on the list, but I think it's cute. Master of the Playground. Look how adorable that is. That is great. Unfortunately, he's a stat farmer, and it's not as great as some of the other MVPs, but I think that is one of my favorite MVPs in the game at the moment. But what actually is on the list and one I had a hard time picking was for Spider-Man with the 3 generations. Beautiful. It's the only Spider-Man, not only Spider-Man, only MVP where you get multiple of the character. It's cinematic. It's like a movie. It ends badass. You know what? We're going to watch it one more time. Plus, I haven't seen any good Spider-Mans around lately, so I haven't seen this MVP in a minute. And the one I think a lot of the sweats tend to use, not sweats, the really good Spider-Mans tend to use, is the No Other Choice. Gives credence to why he's wearing a bag on his head. I think Spider-Man's underappreciated. I mean, for good reason these days, but underappreciated. And to show my underappreciatedness of him, number 9. But if it makes you feel any different, Loki. Number 8. Yes, I think that's a healthy choice so far. Then going back into it. Oh, I don't even know if I switched. I'm sorry. That's my blender. Spider-Man, number 9. Loki, number 8. It's a pain switching between the scenes. This is why I did every 2 and not every 1. That would have sucked. Now, I kind of don't like a lot of the beach skins as a general. They're just not my cup of tea. But this one I think is going to be a fan base one. We got Luna Snow. Before I even show you it, do you know which one it is? I bet you do. That we got the Frozen Flow. It's very beach-esque, and it is actually very nice. I do like what's going on with the ice lighting things. And then you got the blue and white. Very aesthetic for her. Oh, it turns into a heart. Look at it. Up here. Look at it. It's a heart. And then to go with Luna, we also have Magneto. Magneto, it was actually a pretty hard choice to choose which one I wanted for him. Because he has so many good MVPs. Right, he's sending the sword off to kill. This one actually is what is going on the list. So I'll show it again just a little bit more. Boom, forget Ultron, kills him. Turns him into a sword. Boom, on to the next guy. That's beautiful. This one also does go pretty darn hard too. It's very presidential Loki-esque, and I think that's why I do like it. Unfortunately, we don't get to see a lot of good Magneto players. No, that's a lie. We do see a lot of good Magneto players. We don't get to see their MVP often. That's better. Now, just to start, Magneto, I think that's a healthy number 8. Even though it goes pretty hard, it's only number 8. There we go. But with Luna, they definitely are not number 1. Although I do think it is very bright, very vibrant, but it's very summer-esque, which I think takes it down just a little bit. So even though it is pretty good, just not quite there. There we go. But that does leave spot number 1. And I don't know in Magic what I said that she was, but then number 3. I may have changed my mind, and if I did, I don't apologize for lying, but now you're up to date. And then we do have the Punisher. Now, when I was looking at these earlier to choose what I wanted on the list, this one actually was what I was going to use, because I loved it when it came out. I think it looks pretty darn good now. Right, that's tight as hell. Unfortunately, that's not what we are looking at today. We're looking at straight to hell. Right? Oh my god, that's so good. Let's watch it again. Dose. I don't know how the bullets hit each other. It's whatever. And then this. Oh man. That's such a good one. If I played more of the Punisher, I would definitely buy this one. Sorry, I don't mean to drag you along. I just have to look. 1400. I'm not buying that right now. Oops. And then one that I don't think gets enough credit, mostly because you definitely never get to see these all that often. We do have Thor with the honorable mention, Love and Thunder. I love the black and white. The meter sound. If you pay close attention, the electricity comes out of the nips, and like, what's going on with that? I think it's a good honorable mention. And I don't think I've seen it in game yet. But what I do think is probably the best MVP in Marvel Rivals. Majestic. I kind of wish they did more longer MVP animations. God, that's so good. And the one thing that kind of does gall me, and it's why it's so high up on the list, he looks like Chad Kroeger from Nickelback. Sorry. And I know this one was also going to be one that was pretty nice. It does go hard, but come on, look at this. Enjoy it in its glory. Look at the thunder nips. And then look at Chad Kroeger from Nickelback. It's so good. So where are we on this tier list? Let's go back over here. As I said, I don't even know if I gave it as a spoiler. Did I say Magic was number 3 or 4? Either way, I changed my mind. She's number 4. If I did say she was number 3. And then, yeah. Thor. Thor only beats out Luna because Luna's is very, again, just summer-esque. It's why, like, even the one with Jeff where he builds the snow shark MVP, it's really only good during, like, the winter time. So yeah, I think this is, I guess it's not really showing the MVPs, but we covered in the video, and I want to make a tier list so it's the best of both worlds. The top 10 MVPs and Marvel Rivals. Now, let's get back into that and get back over here. What did we end off on? 2 losses. I'm sure it's fine. Let's hop right into it. What's the worst that's going to happen? I lose? Oh no, it's the end of the season anyways. I don't expect people to be playing that well. Damn, womp womp. That's like next to impossible. Darn. Those are fine. And then what is going on with... Oh, 12 days. Am I at the end? I'm almost at the end. How much is this? 990? What is... I guess I'll never know. I wonder what that is in Canadian.
Which hero do you think you want to be?
I played with Mikey before. What is TTV2? Is that Twitch?
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Well, for not voting, I'm a yabba dabba vote. I haven't even decided if I'm playing tank yet. Still open. I haven't learned demo.
That black terrorist out of here.
Shit. Squirgle is an interesting pick. Oops. Oh, good. I want a storm. Not storm. The Fireboy. Torch.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Are we sure about that? Are we sure about that, Mikey? Mikey, can you go Psylocke? I'd appreciate it if you did. I'd rather Psylocke.
I am Loki, god of mischief and the king of Asgard.
I'd rather the Psylocke over an Invis. Like 9 times out of 10.
I am wily, unreliable, vindictive, and yet oddly compelling, don't you think?
30 seconds.
Trust me, this will be the best Psylocke that you've ever seen. Lock in, it will.
Well, they got 2 people that play Black Panther, so I don't know why we've been Squirrel Girl over that. But good luck backline.
So I actually was thinking about going Luna.
Good luck indeed.
3, 2, 1.
I think this is not going to be a great game at first.
Got it?
Hey, nobody told me they're experimenting on living beings.
How does he know that they play? That's whatever.
The more the merrier. Invigorating, no?
I see them up there. I had a kind of messed up with placing both the McClones down. Alright, that's unlucky with this Black Panther.
We captured the mission area.
You know what? We got this in the bag. It's unfortunate I died twice, but
The more the merrier. Invigorating, no? Mighty havoc.
I might just have to stay up high, I think. Oh, I knew it. Oh my god, I misjudged that. So that's what, 2 divers? I don't think. I don't think.
I have many faces.
I think Rocket's a good call.
I'm everywhere. Perfect place.
Brother, I'm getting like PTSD from this bitch. Oh my god, it's so awful.
They dare to lay hands on me? I have many faces.
Look, I'm all for banning Squirrel Girl, but they're not that. The amount of really good Squirrel Girls that I have played with are far lower than like
I am wily, unreliable.
the person who has put in just a little bit of time on Black Panther.
Don't you think?
You should check this out.
Unfortunately, we can't ping pong. What did I just see?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ah, Squirrel was a good band.
Oh my god, Squirrel Girl's not even worth playing.
Yes. A force. I can still feel
It doesn't help when there's multiple divers.
the
Very
battle
true.
starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's okay. Round 2, we got it.
Mission area. Got it?
I don't know what that means. I just assume it says good game. Nope, have a good game. God, I can't believe I've already given up. What am I saying? So I assume Black Panther is going to climb up the wall and dive us from the side, so I don't want to stay in there. Brother, my whole timeline is getting fucking melted.
I always come back.
Is Phoenix even the play? No.
The more the merrier. You are restored.
I don't know what Spidey was doing. I hear him. I don't know if we need Black Panther to be louder. Because, like, I don't have a problem hearing him. Granted, I use, like, in-ear AirPods.
I outnumber you.
Fuck it. We're going right there. What am I doing? Oh god, Rocket is so good in that case. Gorge. Oh my god, why would you pull away? That's so unlucky. I guess it was smart, but unlucky.
Nothing keeps me down for long.
Alright, let's lock in. The Black Panther and the the Iron Fist are beating up the Iron Man. What am I supposed to say to that? I want to say Rocket may not have been the call, but he stayed away. He's able to get away easier. But like, man. The healing output just like takes such a hit. The bulk healing output, not the general healing over time. Keeping someone alive and like passively healing is different. I'm not complaining about the Rocket. It was like a really good BP. And Iron Fist. I don't even think I saw the enemy supports. All I heard was them ults. Oh, okay. I was trying to think, like, I couldn't even picture the other enemy tank.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Yeah, good for them. I think I might do Thor.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Oh, no. Emma's an interesting one. Emma's really good. I really had to learn her. That's not bad. What map is this? Convoy? You know what? I do actually think that Rocket is a good pick this go. I think this is like the one map where like Rocket really, really shines. Oh, beautiful.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am the god of thunder and the mightiest avenger.
I don't know if I care for the Mantis. I don't know if I care for the thing like that. I just don't want to take a beating if they do have a squirrel girl.
Round one, go! 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
God, they should have gave him a thong. I can get why they didn't, but they should have given him one.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Oh yeah, you hear that?
2, 1.
That's fucking unideal. That's a little bit more unideal. Okay, that's fine. Just want to give them that.
Behold the god of thunder!
Oh, buttes.
I am ready to put on a
I think that was a better call. Save the Mantis, they ulted. And then stood to take the damage. A little bit of a bummy, but not ideal. Where's Loki?
I am ready to put on a show. Get that vehicle moving again.
What? I hear the Psylocke behind. Fortunately, I ain't going out in that. What do they got? Loki Luna, interesting. Okay, they lived. I wonder if it's worth it or should wait. Brother, what? Oh, this magic's nice. Okay.
I am ready to put on a show.
I may have picked the wrong one, but I think it was well worth it.
Keep going.
We got them all, didn't we? We got most of them. Shit, no we didn't. Well, alright, please come back.
Here is an enemy.
I just want to move this as much as I can. I know that the other Luna probably has their ult soon. Brother, why are we so far back? I didn't even hear that.
I am ready to
Hey, how's it going? I totally don't show fear. I sure do. Let me tell you that.
I am wounded.
Not ideal. I play a little bit of everyone. Mostly because I solo queue, so it's a flex. Although I have been putting a ton of time into Loki lately. It's not ours.
I am ready to put on a show.
You. What about you? You got anyone that you play specific? Not an ideal. I wonder if... Actually, that works for me.
Closer to 30 seconds. I found one of our critics.
Oh, magic got decimated. That's unlucky as hell. Oh my god, please come. Oh my god, please come. Oh my god, please come further. Oh my gosh.
The current score is 1-2-0.
Felt inappropriate saying that so much.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
No timeline exists where Magneto
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Let's look at him.
Through the cloudless night, just like the moon.
Round 2.
Khonshu has guided me this far. I trust him.
I think you play Rivals on a laptop. It would not be very high settings, but
They'll be coming in 30
you should be able to.
seconds. Stay strong.
your arms are maddening.
Well then, just from watching, you got any characters that like really speak out to you? I can tell you, Loki is
Isn't that what you want?
a pretty good one to play. And I don't think he's in the game anymore, but there's a thing with the thong.
The battle starts in 5,
Excellent creativity.
3, 2, 1.
Either you're on my side, or you're next in line to fall.
How did our Loki die over there?
Come on, Khonshu. Let me rest.
Ah. I feel that. I hear that in my soul. Although, okay,
Better stop that beat.
perfect. As time goes on, I'm betting, like the Switch 2 should be able to run it.
Was getting kind of worried there. Khonshu.
There we go. I don't know why I thought we had to push the cart still.
Good. You needed it. This was Khonshu's way.
There we go. Just needed that momentum.
Thank you very much. Needed some thanks.
Honestly, I tried to eat that. Can't believe I did not make that. Life is strange. Not that I could think of. I would need to see the game to say one way or the other. But I could tell you if it has come out in the last year, I have not. I have only literally done Marvel Rivals. Not that I'm complaining about it, but like my... For a while there, I was just super addicted, and then now It's not that I hate the game, but my left rate has kind of dwindled a tiny bit. What is this Loki doing?
Thank you very much.
That was a good Magneto. Life is Strange. I'll have to check it after the match. I don't want to
Khonshu, let me rest.
tab out yet. Oh man, I'm going positive. Nice.
A gift from Khonshu. Thank you very much. Your powers are mine.
I thought he swapped to something else. I was so ready for that. I wasn't living anything there.
I'm opening a portal. A shortcut.
Still not dead.
Shit, good for us.
Gift from Khonshu.
On what, brother?
Double KO.
That's whatever.
Final score 1-2-2.
All right, where was I? Life is Strange. No, I could tell you, did not play that. Excuse me. There we go. It looks like... Oh, I forget what it's called. Beyond Two Souls? I think that's what it was called. But I do like those. I was very big into the Telltale games when those ones came out. The Walking Dead Telltales was like the best. And then there was a Borderlands one that kind of got into, kind of didn't. Oh yeah, I got one monitor, not horizontal, whatever this one is, vertical, that I do for like off-screen things. That's where like I have the chat, Spotify, all that jazz. And then I have my main one that I play or look at stuff on. OBS, yeah, I tried some of the other ones. I know people complain about OBS, it being too complicated and whatnot. But I never had any issues with it that I couldn't fix with like a Google search. What kind of, you said you had a laptop. What kind of laptop do you got? I know, granted it was years ago. I used to have a crappy Mac, or I don't know if I can swear. I used to have a bad MacBook Air that I used, I played Binding of Isaac on and would do, not stream, I would record on that. Yeah, see, I've been hearing about Meld. I was looking into it because I wanted to, I don't know if I can do it on OBS. I never really looked. It's on my list of things to do. To incorporate, like I have a little chat window. I guess you can't see it from my end, that I wanted to incorporate into the actual stream itself. So underneath of, like right here, it would show the chat. But I thought Meld was like an add-on, so that's why I looked into it. But I think it's its own thing, so I kind of put a plug in it. How do you like it so far though? Because I was actually looking into Meld. Is it resource heavy? Well, that is 2 losses in a row. Granted, it's Saturday night, so it is to be expected. But I'm having a rough time this go around. Normally, my advice would be to take a break, do something else for a little bit, come back, but I'm not doing that. Yeah. Yeah, I like what they offer with Meld. The sources, I guess. I'm not sure what to call them. The additional things that you can add and do that I know a lot of people use Streamlabs for. But Streamlabs like kind of messes with my settings and I don't like that. Granted, I only tried it the once and probably could look more into it. Yeah, because on TikTok I saw, I wouldn't say ads, but like the people from Meld were like, hey, you know, look at this. This is what we can do on Meld. And then I just never really got too far into it. But if I can't find a way to get that chat bar down here, I think I might switch over, or at the very least, like experiment more with it. Actually, I guess a general question, if you do happen to know it. I use filters on my microphone. Granted, they need to be updated, but to help with like clipping and block out background audio. Is there settings like fine? Like, is it doesn't need to be like super intuitive, but like not super complicated. Yeah, so like when people talk in chat, that way if someone doesn't have like the chat window open, people can see it on the stream. Also makes it easier too if I like take a segment for recording, it would just appear there. I think it would be neat, but I don't know. I'm looking into it. Yeah, so that way if you're like watching, if you have like the stream full video, you won't have to keep the other window pop box open. I can't believe they banned the thing.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I am Loki, god of mischief and the king of Asgard.
I wanted to play Thor, but they are Thor. I use a different program for that. Like a different program besides Meld for it. Or like a add-on for it.
Round one, go!
What society can exist without lies?
That's fine.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Oh, spare me your heroic platitudes, brother.
Alright, I'm feeling good about this game. What are the odds we lose 3 in a row? I wouldn't say very good, but also it's been rough.
4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. So they didn't go around, which is odd. Alright, I'm digging the Black Panther. can't imagine they'll teleport. That's fine. Not as ideal. I think that's a... No, that's not a good trade. God, Loki's so good. Transition and all that was from some link I downloaded. I think it was a very, very old Senpai gaming video, Alpha gaming video, where they had a link for it. It's kind of sketchy, the link that they give. All right, yeah, there we go. But I'll see if I can find it after this. It's unfortunate that Moon Knight. But I will switch to Luna if Moon Knight becomes too much. Damn, through that. Okay, I was gonna say there's no shot the ult killed me. Yeah, I'll try to find the video after this one that has the link in it. Where is this chick? There we go. I wanted to stand still so my invis had an easier time hitting. And then I imagine the Venom is going to make a mad dash. That's exactly what I would have done. You can't hit me up here, can he? He can. Fuck. That's so unlucky. I would have died anyways. Oh, okay. Good for him. I won't make it in time. Jesus Christ, I went right through it. That thing just sucked me up right into it. Where Wakanda? Everything that just happened there, I hate that. That's unlucky. BP is going to do whatever he has to do.
I'm everywhere.
And there's no point running to that.
Better stop that vehicle.
I think I'm still fine with Loki. EMK just doesn't do enough to me. This bitch. Oh yeah. I saw the invis was not there yet for her ult. That sucks. I don't like having those too close together. There we go. Yeah. Normally MK is very good for dealing with whoever I am, low-key. But as long as you keep your people apart somewhat, it's fine. I just don't want my guys too close to them. I'd rather have 2 shots on than an easier time for them to die. Oh, that's so good. I actually might throw up. They double alter, that's perfect. Brother. That's not ideal. I had to get it down for more healing. Okay, I think we got this. Get away from me. Thank you. Alright, they double ulted again. Unfortunately, ours is a little bit more delayed. I think I'm dead. Alright, this is going really... It's a very fun game, but I just wish it was going better. Alright, that's fine. There we go. Holy smokes.
Current score is 0-2-1.
If they were double ulting their supports, I don't know.
To switch things up, including which side.
I don't know if it would have gone as well.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am Loki, god
We're gonna be more close together, which is unfortunate. But I like having the big healing pool. I'm gonna try Loki for a bit. I don't think he's gonna be the guy for offense,
Round 2, go!
unfortunately.
vindictive and yet oddly compelling, don't you think?
Let me see if I can find it off here.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Alpha Gaming. You know, I don't actually think this is going to be the right way to search for that.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
It was not.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
That's odd. I was looking up Alpha Gaming transitions, and that just was not it. They penny? Yeah. On the plus side, it should still be fairly easy. Although they will have an easier time with the rocket. Unlucky. Oh, no, I'll have an easier time too. Perfect. And the Black Panther makes that go pretty well. That's unlucky. I don't see the invis woman that I want to cap. Still don't see the invis woman I want to cap. What the hell happened to that cloak and dagger?
Help get that vehicle.
I spent that whole time trying to search for them.
A frog,
Am I tweaking?
but at least it was one with a hammer.
There we go. Jeez. I think right now it's going to be best to stay with team over trying to push. I don't know whose Magneto that was and I panicked. Gorgeous.
4, 2,
Wow, that was rough.
1.
I could tell you, it definitely is very daunting to stream or even like record videos to make like YouTube videos. I guess it really depends on where you go for it all. Man, I lost like 2 to 3 games and I'm almost back to where I was. That's crazy. But the way to get over it, or to try to get through it, don't have anything for you. Because even if you do like a faceless AI voice gameplay, you're still going to have people that are just kind of dicks for no reason. But I could tell you, once you rip the band-aid off and you actually start doing it, it does get a lot easier. Okay, it's probably in my watched history. Well, that's probably why it wasn't in my watched history. Senpai Gaming. You just gotta do it though. It's fun, even if you don't have people that watch you. It's just like if you're gonna play games anyways, things like that, you might as well stream it. Creating scenes, adding custom widgets. I think this is what I want. Lo-fi. Design packages is not what I want. Kit, yada yada. That wasn't it. What if I do Senpai? Gaming transitions. Okay, maybe it was this. This looks like an old video. Alrighty, I think this was the one. By golly, I lied. Well, the most I could tell you is that it was one of his videos. But you can like just Google or like find a YouTube video. There's plenty of people that are like, here are some free transitions or borders. And then the important thing is setting up a stinger transition. I'm not sure what it means, but basically you could go from when you switch your scenes. Like right now I have gameplay. When I was doing web content, my internet browser. There we go, yeah. Switches like that. So the actual photo image is that black and blue square thing, and then the stinger makes it look cool. If you wanted to do a streaming thing, just to try it out, but also to get like have people watch you even though they might not chat all that much. If you stream to TikTok, it's actually pretty darn easy to do that way. Because you'll get a bunch of people that join, but not a lot of them talk, I find. Oh, rescue kitty. I like that. Best on you. I wonder if they're going to play Black Panther. Six. Those numbers don't add up.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Oh, I don't dig the map. Oh, best on you is Black Panther. Oh, I lied.
I have mutant powers and a little demonic magic too.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
I think Wolverine is going to be good. I think Iron Man actually might also be good. I think Luna would also be an incredible pick here. Oh, good. That covers literally everyone I wanted. Brother, get out of here. I don't think Ultron's a good pick. So they got Ultron. That makes sense.
I am Loki, god of mischief and the king of Asgard.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Round one, go!
I think I would like the Thing. I wish I could play the Thing. I watched someone play Undertale.
Get ready.
I think it's a very beautiful looking game. I could not follow it whatsoever. It's on my list of things I want to do, Nah, brother, go thing. But I haven't had time for it yet. In the winter time, I have a lot of a backlog I plan to do. It's on there.
Mission area. Got it?
Have you played a lot of Undertale? Do you think it's worth it? Alright, I'm digging everything but that. Didn't know the our backline was dead. I literally only heard one, and then turns out they were all dead.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
That would explain why I only saw 5 people. Okay. That's not working. I think Captain America might be a good pick. Loki's not the great pick right now. Alright, they live, that's good. Oh my god, it was us. I was about to say there's no shot that they have a Magneto on top of everything. Okay. I don't like how they are going up with the tanks.
All eyes over here. Only 60 seconds left.
That's buns. I hit my block.
Tremble before fast!
Oh, that's buns. What were you playing as?
The final 10 seconds.
Before we had powers, we had a cabinet.
What's that sound? Okay. That's so stupid. Honestly, swear to God, I thought that was ours. Respect it, not the guy for it.
Guide my spear!
Much to prove. 0.
Oh,
Down
you
to
plan my
6 seconds,
babushka.
including which side you're on. We are cloak and dagger.
Yeah, the only thing I can really recall about
The right heroes
about Undertale
the difference.
is the final boss. And apparently it's just getting like hella chaotic. That's the only thing I can really say about it. That's been out for a minute. Chrono Trigger is a very, very old game that's supposed to be somewhat like similar to that. Have you played that? I just...
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
They're gonna go that way.
That's surprisingly on brand. The battle starts in 5, 4,
There we go.
3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
That felt personal. Wow.
They're going around.
Watch this spot.
Going this way.
Oh, you bitch. Respect it, but I don't like that. Who revived? I need to be able to see that corner. I'm surprised they don't TP. I thought that was line of sight. That's not very line of sight-esque. I have a feeling the... Okay, nice. Rocket is so good. Right. Right onto the health pack so they can't get it. Back to him. That's unlucky. Also unlucky. More so unlucky. Where'd you go? Okay. I got ult. They likely won't get.
Final score 0-2.
GG.
Well, it was such a dumb game. Ah, I wish he had a thumb. I went down 3 for that. That's crazy. I guess I went negative. You know what? Brother, what? I swapped healing like right near the end of the first round. Whatever. As long as we won, I guess that's all that matters, but that was unsatisfactory. Why would it tell me I can buy this? Oh, wow. What time is it? 2? All right, that's where I am going. Why even tell me I can click it? So I'm going to call it there. It's been a day. I'm sunburnt and I'm tired. Hope you enjoyed, and you have a lovely Saturday evening, or whatever day you're watching this.